Okay, I've never said this before in one of my videos, but if you normally skip through videos to get to the good parts or the fish catching parts, don't do it with this video. I had the most insane, I think I'll probably name this 81 insane fishing moments or something like that, but I went back through my pictures in my video and I figured out this all happened in 81 minutes. Now, I went fishing for 2 days. The second day, in fact, I'm going to be narrating this out here. I'm going to be narrating it at my house. Let me show you the highlights of the second day. Here we go. Lots of great highlights, huh? Yeah. The first day, I went fishing for about 2.5 hours total. Wasn't getting anything. In fact, I was just about to leave when I caught this fish. So I stopped recording because I didn't think I was going to catch a fish. And then this guy surprises me. Thank you, buddy. Wasn't anything special. It was a largemouth. It was a fish worth catching. And I think that's the first time I kissed a fish, because going back to February, Michigan had a nice little warm-up in February, and I started catching fish. I was catching pike, I was catching smallmouth, catching largemouth, and then it just died for me. In fact, I went out fishing with a couple subscribers. They either hooked into fish or caught fish, and I didn't. So for the entire month of March, I didn't catch any fish until this 81 minutes, and I caught lots of largemouth. And I'm gonna ask you questions about it. I'm gonna finish this narration sitting down so I can tell you the story the way it happened in chronological order. So I catch that one, I'm happy, I keep fishing. About a dozen casts later, I hook into a bigger one. And I don't really know it at that point, I feel it on the hook set. And on the hook set, my line breaks. Right about a foot above my reel, for whatever reason. And I've got, I don't know if you can see them, but these waterproof boots on. And here's the footage of me setting that hook, breaking the line, losing my footing, and having my boots full up with water. So my line breaks, and I only brought one with me, so I got to go back to the car to get my other one. Takes me a minute or two to go back to the car, a minute or two to get back to the water, and I cast again. And on my first cast, here's what happens. Damn it. That's my line. You're not gonna believe this. The fish I lost, I will show you guys now. I just hooked the line. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow, that's crazy. That's insane. So that was the first crazy thing that happened. So yeah, my very first cast, I hook the line that I just broke on a fish. Well, the fish didn't break it, something was wrong with the line, but I hand line them in. So, and by the way, I'm going to show you the largemouth bass throughout this video. I'm just going to throw them in here and there. So during this time that I'm just kind of catching fish after fish, I mean, I don't think that more than 10 minutes had gone by before I would catch another fish. So I'm standing out in my boots in about a foot of water, my soaking wet boots, and something grabs I was using chatterbaits and spinnerbaits, by the way, all on chatterbaits and spinnerbaits. Something grabs my lure, and I had my new Ardent wire reel that I was trying, and it handled it very well. However, I don't think it was strong enough. This fish, I'm not kidding you guys. If my friends will tell you, I don't exaggerate. This was the biggest freshwater fish I had ever hooked into. Now, mind you, I'm trying to still figure out what it was. I went through the video in slow-mo. I'm actually gonna film in 60 frames a second now instead of 30, just for this reason. So I hook into this thing, and it is the biggest freshwater fish I have ever hooked into in my life. And I've caught big carp, and I've caught big catfish, I've caught big pike, big walleye. This did not fight like one of those fish. This fish was going back and forth, like, just, I'm throwing carp out there for example. The last big carp I caught would make long runs. He'd run, 30, 40 feet and then change direction. And this thing was going side to side so quickly, and I don't think you can see my pole in the video, how bent it is. And I think I have this thing on, I didn't time it, I'm guessing 30, 40 seconds I have this thing on. And if it was a bass, I can't imagine if it was a bass. If it was a bass, I don't even want to think about it. Because if this thing, I'm not kidding you, at minimum, couldn't have weighed an ounce less than 8 pounds. And if I had pulled it in and weighed it, it wouldn't have surprised me if it was 11, 12 pounds. It was gigantic. Like I said, I never got a good glimpse of it. I had it on for a while, and you'll see me now. I'm going to show you this footage of me hooking into it, fighting it, losing it, then cussing, saying this is insane, stomping my feet like a 2-year-old. I do that. I'm not going to cut into this film. So I'm going to show you me hooking into this thing, fighting it for a while, losing it, getting pissed off, and then taking another cast. If anybody has any idea what this could have possibly been. Again, let me remind you, I was catching nothing but largemouth bass. I don't know if I had found a spawning flat or what. But if you have any clue what can fight like this, leave it in the comments. There's another one. Oh, wow, that's a fish. Wow, that's a fish and a half. Wow. Holy crap. Holy crap. If this is a bass, this is my PB. Holy moly. Oh no. Oh my goodness. What is this? Wow. No! No! Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. No! This is the weirdest. Oh my God. How does this happen? Is that not the craziest thing? I hook into the biggest fish of my life. I have him on for a while. I fight him. I lose him. I get mad for a second. I cast back out there and I hook into another giant. Those two fish, the biggest fish I caught that day was 4 pounds 6 ounces. These two fish blew that fish out of the water. Wasn't even close. I just wish I knew what they were, because if they were largemouth, they were giants. So here's some more of the fish I caught that day. By the way, guys, sorry for not uploading a lot lately. I want to get to a point where I'm uploading 1 to 2 times a week. And I know it's been once every 7 to 10 days. I want to improve that. Now that spring is here, hopefully that'll happen. See you next time.